Welcome to another episode of the No Dress Code Pod. I'm your host, Bree. And if you're listening, then thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You already know how this goes. You already know what I'm about to say. So, do I even have to say it? I'm going to say it though. I'm still going to say it. I hope that you had an amazing week. And if you haven't, then we know there's nothing I can do for you in this moment. Okay. We know there's not a thing I could do for you in this moment, but it's okay because I'm going to speak it into existence over you for this week. Okay. We're going to have a good week. So yes, welcome back, team. I'm so happy to have you guys. So let me go ahead and give you guys a round of applause for even coming back, y'all. Like, do your big shit, okay? Keep coming back. That's what I'm talking about. The fact that you rock with me, that's chef's kiss. Like, I rock with you too. We rocking with each other. That's why we a team. So, yeah, I hope that you guys are having an amazing week. If you're not, then please allow me to speak it into existence for you in this upcoming week. And you're going to have an amazing week. And okay, so this is where we want to start today. If you're not having an amazing week, because I feel like I normally just speak it into existence over y'all and we get past it. Like we start with it and then it really be that. Like I might come back to you at the end of the episode to recap that. I really do hope you're having an amazing week. But that be it, that be all. Other than my car getting broken into, I personally have been doing A-okay. Are there things that I wish I could change? Of course. But them things ain't in my possession. They not in my it's not my responsibility to fix. So with that being said, other than those incidents that have happened that are out of my control, I've been having a good week. My hand over here itching, and I don't know about y'all, but I was always told if your hand itching, I mean you finna come into money. We finna come into some money. Because why else would my hand itch while I'm recording? Yeah, we finna speaking things into existence. Okay, not just over you, but over me. Okay, we finna come into some money. That's all I'm gonna say. But today's episode, I wanted to talk to you guys about, or I want to talk to you guys about gratitude adjustments. Like I said, most times I do just speak a good week over you and, hope and pray that it does touch you in the ways that it's supposed to touch you. But really, baby, I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it to hit a little harder, y'all. I'm gonna need I don't know what I'm gonna need, but okay, so if you feel like you haven't had a good week, then I want you to ask yourself, is it that you are not having a good week, or is it that you need to change your mindset? I don't know who this is for, but sometimes just changing the way you approach things changes the outcome of it. And I'll give you an example. So I personally choose to work out 3 consecutive days, right? Because I'm the type of person that I don't really want no break. I just want to get this shit over with, get it done with, and be good. So if that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever the case may be. However them 3 days work out, I prefer it to be 3 consecutive days. And it's a mental thing. I understand that. It is a mental thing. I understand that mentally, if I have to work out past Wednesday, I personally don't feel up to doing it. I used to feel that way about Mondays, having to work out on Monday. Like, damn, maybe I should go back to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That way I don't start the week working out and I don't end the week working out. Maybe I should go back Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But I've noticed that once I changed my thinking or the way I speak over, even in general, like the way I speak over my workouts, it has completely changed my attitude and the way I feel going into them, the way I feel while doing them. So I took my mindset from damn, I have to work out on Tuesday to I'm going to. The phrase that I really saw said change it from I have to I get to. Right? So instead of I have to go to work today, I get to go to work today. Baby, you'll never catch me saying that working for somebody else. And I know there's people out there that are going to be like,
you're always going to work for somebody else.
And that may be true. That may be. But y'all know what I mean. When I say working for somebody else, I mean helping someone else build their dream. I'm never gonna feel like, oh, I get to go to work. Unless the person I'm helping is like one of my best friends or somebody I'm really super duper cool with, and I'm like, damn, like I see your progress. I see, I know where you started from. I know you started from the bottom and now look, you trying to build something. Baby, I'm going to always support them. Yes, I will gladly, I get to for you. But for these big ass corporations that already got the money in the bank and don't really need me, nah, I'm sorry. The one thing I just cannot do is have no attitude about that. Grateful to have a job, don't get me wrong. Grateful to have something that pays the bills. But that's not me building your dream, don't help me build mine. But it is mostly about you just changing your mindset and the way you speak on it. Well, at least for me, it's been a game changer. At least in my workouts. Again, I don't apply this to work. So at least in my workouts, I've gone from damn, like when people are like, oh, are you gonna work out? I don't say, oh, I have to work out anymore. I might, if you catch me on the right day, I'm gonna say I get to work out. And it does. It changes my little mindset. It changes my little feelings. It changes my little mood about the workout for the day. So, if you're not having a good day or you're not having a good week, and granted, this might not work for you. This might not be, this probably ain't a one size fit all. But if it is, it got a little spandex. I think it got a little spandex in there. Sometimes they say if you could squeeze into stuff, that mean if you got to squeeze in, I mean it really don't fit you. But no. If you could squeeze into this, I think it fits you. Yeah. Yeah. It's okay if you got a little back fat. I think I got some. It's okay if you got a little stomach roll, baby. If you can squeeze into this, it fits you. This particular, yeah. If you could squeeze into this particular, it fits you. Baby, it may not be one size fit all, but they do got a little spandex. Okay? And that's all I'm trying to say. A lot of the times in life, we are chasing something. We're chasing the next big thing. We're chasing our dreams. We're chasing the life that we feel like we deserve. We're chasing, I'm not going to say no man. I'm not. That's one thing I'm not going to say we chasing, because I hope we not out here chasing these men. I hope these men ain't here chasing. I hope we not out here chasing these men. That's what I'm going to say. So yeah, there's a lot of things I will chase. But these men, no. That's something I want to chase. But anyways, so yeah, we spend a lot of times chasing things that we are not always appreciative of where we are. And again, for me, for example, like working out or this podcast. And I can't really include the podcast in it because I am very aware and very grateful and very appreciative of how far we've come from day 1 to episode 16. So, and round of applause if you've been here for the full. Okay, round of applause if you've been here for the full 16 episodes. Because big ups to you. Do you know we were struggling them first episodes? Struggling. But consistency. And that's why I say, like, I won't, although I am very grateful of the progress that we've had, of the strides that we've made, be it, big or small, be it whether the outside team can see it or just the internal team can see it, like the ones that actually put in work over here, not just our teammates, so yeah, like regardless of who else can see the progress that we've made or we've accomplished, we've done it. Baby, this was a dream. This was like a seed that was planted, and it was planted. After it was planted, it thought we was gonna get a root, thought we was gonna, have a little poke through. It didn't work out. More dirt was applied versus us, popping out. And baby, look where we are now. Shake it off, okay? Like, that's why I don't, when I speak of gratitude and adjusting my attitude, as far as like gratitude goes, this podcast probably is not one of the things that I will too much need to adjust my gratitude attitude about. Not right now, anyways. Maybe when this head get big, okay? Maybe when this head get big, we might need to adjust some things. But for right now, I know where I am, and I know where I started, and that alone, baby, I know the work I put in to get where I am. So, and I don't feel like I've ever taken it for granted, but so here's where I will say, I've been working out. I've been consistently working out, for 2.5 years now. And when I first started, I can't say I didn't think I would be committed. I thought maybe I'd give it at least 3 months and see where it went or how it went. And when I say 3 months, I don't mean September, October, November. I mean, because I was only working out 3 days a week, so 12 days a month, give or take. I mean 90 sessions. If I could commit to 90 sessions, I could commit. And them 90 sessions, baby, was hard. It was hard. I can't say I didn't miss a day, but I can say it was hard. I hated working out. That was my attitude going in. Like, I hated working out. And I know it's like, well,
why would you sign up for something that you know you hate?
I know I needed it. We do a lot of things that we hate. Shit. I go to work every day and I hate that shit. So, doing something because I hate it has never stopped me from doing anything. Like, I do things that I hate. I do things that I'm fearful of. I do things, that entice me. I do things that excite me. I do things that scare me. I just do things. We get one life to live, baby. I'm going to do. Okay, so here's the thing. With me deciding to join this gym, I knew that I couldn't go to a regular gym. So I did choose a boxing gym. I knew if I went to a regular gym, I wouldn't have been committed. I wouldn't still be going 2.5 years later. It's just one of those things that I feel like you have to know about yourself, and when you know that about yourself, you know. And I already know that 2.5 years later, I'm not gonna be sitting here in somebody's gym, like, because I don't even feel like I'm gonna get the results that I need. Personal trainer and all, I don't feel like I'm gonna get the results I need. And so I knew that boxing was it for me. And every day I would go in, although I, again, said I signed up for this, although I said I know that if I'm going to stay consistent, it has to be something different. It cannot be a 24-hour fitness. It can't be a LA Fitness. It can't be a Planet Fitness. Although shout out to anybody who does go to those gyms. I've been to every single one of them. And that's why I can say it could not be that. It just couldn't be a regular gym. And when you know that, you know that. Like, I was never athletic. And I think that's probably why it couldn't be a regular gym. It had to be an activity. Because I was never athletic. So I don't feel like I'm going to have that motivation or that drive to go to the gym and be like, "Ooh, yeah, another day, gym rat time." Nah, I don't think I don't even think to this day that I have that mindset. And I love my gym. I love everything about my gym, from the people to everything. Like, so, and that's a big thing, but I also, with that being said, with me changing my mindset of, oh, well, I have to go to the gym I get to go to the gym. It did change my attitude. It changed from, like, so I would take progress pictures every week. I haven't done it in a while. It's one of those things that, you don't really be seeing the progress. You don't really be seeing the progress in these weekly photos. Although, you can see it at the beginning of the year versus the end of the year photos. Okay, cool. Yeah, got those. But you don't really get to see the progress within, the week to week, the same way that other people see the progress in you. Other people will be like, "Oh, you look like you're really slimming down." And to you, it's just like, I mean, thanks, because I'm really trying, but I don't feel like I am. I don't think I am. These progress pictures ain't progressing the way I think they should be. This scale, it probably is what it should be. Because I like to eat. I don't have no problem admitting that. I like to eat. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm picky, but I do like to eat. But with that being said, so yeah, it took me a lot longer. It took me at least 6 months to really be like, okay, I enjoyed the process. Like, I think I had to more so not even fall in love with the process, but understand, like, I cannot get to where I want to be. I will never get to where I envisioned myself if I cannot appreciate the work that I'm doing now to get where I want to be in the future. Like, the work that present me is doing for future me. And although present me wasn't, so it's past now. Although present me then was not doing everything they could be for future me, baby, if I insert some before and after photos, some before I started to now, baby, my past self was putting in the work. Okay. put in the work for sure. And it's one of those things that I never really took the time to be like, smell my roses. Like, I never took the time to smell my own roses. Like, for me, it was like, yeah, this number's going down. Yeah, these clothes are shrinking, not only in length, not only in not only in length because I'm a hoochie, but in width. Okay. Yeah, these clothes are sinking, at every angle, 360. And although it's doing that, and although, my pants, they fit a little bigger, my dress, I had to order it a size down, or whatever the case may be. Like, I'm not appreciating that the work I'm doing is the reason why I'm able to do this now. The work I did is the reason why I'm able to do this now. And that's one of the hard things I think about being human, I guess, is there is I think there's a thin line between being humble and playing small. I'm not saying I was being humble, and I'm not saying I was playing myself small, but I wasn't being appreciative. I wasn't, because if it was anybody else that I think I would, and like people do, like if it was anybody else and I seen one of my friends doing what I was doing, baby, I would have been your number one supporter. Not saying my friends are not my number one supporters, but I would have big upped you, girl. What? You look amazing. How do you not see it? You've lost weight. You've done the work. You may not be where you want to be, but baby, appreciate the work that you've done to get where you are now. And I think that's something that I more so struggle with in certain aspects. In certain aspects, I'm like, you know what? I really ain't going hard enough. That's really why I probably can't appreciate it as much as I would, because I just feel like I'm not going hard enough. But at the same time, I have to tell myself, like, going hard for what? This not your dream. We just doing this as, a time killer sometimes. We do certain stuff for time killers. This is just, yeah. But this ain't the dream. So, yeah, this not the dream. Yeah, I think that we are not, a lot of the times, I think, let me make sure my coochie ain't showing. I think a lot of the times, we are so caught up in what we want, or like the end result of that. Like for me, the end result of the gym, and probably not like the end, like I would quit, but like the goal result, I think at the time was maybe like 80 pounds. So I got down like 50, and big whoops to me. Okay. Like, yeah, I got down like 50. Not the full 80 that I wanted, but I did get down to about 50. I think 30. By my first birthday there, I think I got down to like 30, and I probably could have did better had I, been eating different, but I was eating what I wanted to eat. And again, I like to eat. Okay. Find somebody else to play with. But also, yeah, it probably had a lot to do with what I was eating. I didn't know what to eat, how to eat. It's a lot. When you really get serious, it becomes a lot. So, yeah. So I think, I know for a fact, at least, I will say, speaking for myself, because I can't really speak for y'all. Although I can't really speak for y'all. Um, a lot of the times, we are so accustomed to being better than the best, because to be equal to the best is to be less than, basically. You do have to be, you have to be, you have to be greater than your opponent just to be seen. You have to be like twice as good as your opponent just to be seen as half as worthy, so to speak. Is the quote that I'm thinking about. And really, I think it all just comes down to, baby, when I tell you I thought this was a Bible scripture, and I found out after the fact it's not. I think it was said by Teddy Roosevelt. And it said that comparison is the thief of joy. And I don't know how that does not sound like a Bible scripture to you. That gives me, we about to have a praise break in here, okay? Baby, look at President. Look at Teddy Roosevelt over here, okay? Comparison is the thief of joy. And I think that's something that we do a lot, and it's easy to do. We have social media, baby. I'm seeing 21-year-olds in Bentleys and penthouses. I'm seeing 17-year-olds pay off their parents' mortgage. Baby, I don't know what I did, but I lived life wrong. Okay? If I was to comparison, I lived life wrong. And comparison is really the thief of joy. Because I don't know what you did to get where you are. And I don't even know if I could do it. Because like I said, I don't know what you did. I don't know if I could sit and look at myself in the mirror. Baby, there's a lot of things I can't look at myself in. There's already a lot of things I can't look myself in the mirror about. You're right. I would add to it for a couple million. You're right. I would. I'm not gonna sit here and hold you. I would add to it for a couple million. If somebody's like, hey, Bree, I got 10 mil. Right. After taxes, let's say you get about 3.5 mil. All right. Boom. Baby, what do you need me to do? Huh? What? I've already done things I can't look myself in the mirror about. So what do you need me to do? I might cut Essentially, I hope you guys understand that basically all I'm trying to get y'all to see today is that we need to be grateful. It's not Thanksgiving. So no, we're not thankful. But we can still be thankful. But we do need to be grateful for the things that we have. And I'm not saying because there's always somebody that has something worse. There is. There is always somebody who has it worse than you. But that is not taking away from what you're experiencing either. That is still comparison. And it may not be coming to steal your joy, but it's still comparison. Comparison is a thief of joy, and comparison is a thief of a lot of things. Because, comparison is a thief of joy, and we need to really be grateful for what we have. Yeah, it could be worse. It could be better. It could be better, but it could also be worse. A lot of the times we're comparing ourselves to people who we really don't know. Like, the picture is painted, and that's all you really get to see. Please stop taking people's highlight reels of their days, their months, their weeks, their years, and comparing it. And I get it. I do it as well. When y'all be doing them little November dumps, you just a little monthly dump. I be like, damn, bitch, I didn't go nowhere. I didn't go no fucking where. I'm not living life right. That's how I be like, that's not true. That's not true. I didn't get to go where I wanted to go. I don't think I really had anywhere planned this year. So, I mean, I went on a vacation. I got to be grateful that I went on a vacation because some people don't even get to go on a vacation. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I do feel sorry for y'all if y'all don't get a vacation. But, so yeah, I did get to go on a vacation. Would have loved to done more. Would have loved to done more. I want to say 2024 I'll do more, but I don't really know how I'll feel in 2024. Yeah, so we'll see what 2024 brings, but please stop comparing your highlight, and it is one of the hardest things to do. I get it, but I think once we start to recognize that social media really is just a highlight, we not putting our ugly moments out there 9 times out of 10. The only time I usually see, and I'm not making fun of it, but the only time I usually see like somebody's non-highlight reel, somebody's I don't know what the opposite of a highlight reel is, but yeah, whatever the opposite of that is, you'll see like the Cassie and Diddy. You'll see like domestic violence situation, Kiki and her baby daddy. Because I really don't know that man's name. Yeah, so you see certain situations like that, but in all actuality, baby, y'all was wanting to be them couples. Remember? They was couple goals. That's what I mean by you can't compare. You cannot compare. Comparison is the thief of joy. If you don't take nothing else from this episode today, other than we are being grateful and we are trying to change our attitudes, I hope that you take that comparison as a thief of joy. And it is Teddy Roosevelt. It's not a Bible scripture like I thought it was. I'm not even embarrassed to say that. I really thought it was a Bible scripture. I had to Google it. I think another reason why a lot of us struggle, although again, I'm only speaking for myself personally, but I feel like the reason that we struggle with gratitude is because we set unrealistic expectations. And I don't even want to say unrealistic goals, because I think if you can dream it, you can almost always achieve it. I do feel like God doesn't give you the goal, the dream for nothing. I might not understand the goal or the dream that was given to you, but it was given to you and not me. So that's for you to understand, and that's for you to figure out. A lot of the times I feel like we have unrealistic expectations, and that's where we fall short a lot. Like me. All right, boom. One thing I did not expect is I never expected to just drop this podcast and go viral. I never expected to just drop this podcast and just make millions. Like if you talk to anybody who I've talked to leading up to the first episode, my thing was never, I'm going to drop this episode and make bank. Again, I was always like, if it comes, it comes, but that's not my end all be all. You know, I understand that the doors it can open regardless of if the podcast itself brings immediate income or not. So I didn't have unrealistic expectations on that. Because I didn't know everything I had to do to get to where I want to be, or to even get where I am now. but I had an idea. Yeah, I have ideas. They're not always, I'm not going to say realistic, but they aren't always, they ain't always the best. That's for sure. That's for sure. Sometimes it's like, girl, I understand that overall we do have a big vision. We we do have a big vision, team. One thing about us, we speak big plans, but we also have our many goals to get us to our bigger goals. It ain't no just set, okay, we're gonna do X, Y, and Z, or we're gonna do A, B, and C, and then that's gonna lead us to D, E, F, and that's gonna lead us to G, H, I, and so on, so on. Nah, we understand that, A, B might lead us to F, which might lead us back to C, which might jump us to J, which might shoot us back to L, like J, K, L. Bitch, you know what I'm trying to say, which might shoot, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm trying to say. Be realistic with your expectations, and your standards to yourself, because you have to know yourself. If you know, like, I'm type person, for me personally, right? If I'm not going to the gym, so say I'm just like, all right, I'm going to do a morning run around my block, right? I might not brush my teeth before that run. I'm gonna keep it 100. I might not, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. So I might not eat breakfast before this run because I don't want to do it. If one thing, baby, and you know how when you be mad and you be trying to leave the room, but your belt hoop gets stuck on the door handle, and then you be like, how the fuck did this even happen? Baby, one thing. Okay, I just need one thing to happen. I'm not going for this run. I'm not. If I'm not out by a certain time, I don't want to go for this run. So yeah, like I don't care about brushing my teeth. I don't care about. First off, I'm not talking about you on this run anyway. Like, don't even talk to me. Why would you want to talk to me? I don't want to talk to nobody on this run. I don't even run. So yeah, like I'm not gonna eat before I work out. I'm not gonna eat before I go on this run because I don't want to do it. So anything else, anything that give me excuse and I do it, I'm gonna take it. So I try not to give myself no excuses. My alarm still goes off at the time it's supposed to go off, and then I'll be like, all right, because if I got an hour and a half. If I don't get up in this hour and a half, baby, I'm not going for this run. You have to know what type of person you are, and that's what I mean by you have to be realistic with your expectations and your standards for yourself. Because if you know that the slightest inconvenience is going to shut it all down for you, then low-key, you're looking for a reason not to. And that's fine. But just know that about yourself. And know that you're going to have to push yourself harder. Like I told y'all, I deal with anxiety. I deal with depression. And in all actuality, the last episode, baby, I had a cold. I ain't let that stop me. And I know it could be.
We need to take care of our health. Health is wealth. Your health comes first.
And you're right. It does. It does. When it comes to that job, it does. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Especially when it comes to that job. It does. I don't play no games. If I'm sick, baby, I'm off work now because I'm sick. So yeah, like please just be realistic. I do believe that your health does come first. So don't get me wrong. If you know you're not feeling up to something, don't do it. I would hate for y'all to get hurt or something on my account because I said that I'm still gonna do what I want to do. But that's just me. Some people are, and I feel like I have been at times, and regarding certain situations, I still am, driven by dissatisfaction. Like, I'm not. I ain't like the way I did that. I gotta do that again. Or that didn't really come out right. I gotta do it again. Or I don't. Baby, I don't know about you, but I really don't want to go for second place. Not again. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. So yeah, like sometimes we're driven by just feeling like it's not enough. Like the work I've done is not enough. Like if I know I put 2.5 years of time into this body, and it's not where I'd want it to be. It's not. I'm not gonna say it's not close, but it's not where I'd want it to be. But that don't stop me. It motivates me a little bit more. Sometimes it does. It is the deciding factor on what I'm gonna eat sometimes that day, because it's like, you know what, I really do have a goal, and that goal is more important than anything. And it could be the fact that I'm doing all I can. I'm doing all I can when I be in the gym. Okay. I'm doing all I can. Okay. But I don't like having to cook every day. I don't like having to cook every day. So yeah, there's that. What I want you guys to do this week, if you can, and I feel like you can. I feel like you should be able to. I want you to stop and smell your own roses this week. And you'll see that roses really smell like boo-boo. No. No, I'm just playing. But I really do hope that you guys stop and smell your roses this week. I hope that you, again, stop and smell your roses. I hope that you realize, you understand, you comprehend, you get it through your head that comparison is the thief of joy. And you're doing enough. You're doing enough. Please don't let anyone make you feel otherwise. You are doing enough. And I hope you guys have an amazing week, because that's what's important. Changing our mindset can sometimes change our reality, our outcome, our view on things, our point of view on things. If we change our mindset, we can sometimes change the way we view things. And that's important, because if you don't start speaking positivity over yourself, it can't just be me. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Every Wednesday that you are here, team, I'm going to do it. But I want you to speak it over yourself as well. That's when you know you really got it. That's when you know you really got it. Yeah, you go ahead and stop and smell them roses this week. And let me know how they smell. Let me know if you've watered any roses this week. Let me know what you've done. Drop it in the comments. Let me know how y'all coming. Let me know something. Okay? Let me know something. So, y'all already know what time it is. But y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the Reddit. So today we have an Am I the Asshole? And it's titled, I always take food off my friends' plates without asking, as all women are allowed to do. But now suddenly my friends are acting like it's a big deal. Am I the asshole? Baby, let me tell you about it. I ain't even got to read the story real quick. I don't even have to read the story. As all women are allowed to do. I don't know what type of fantasy world you live in. I don't care who you believe you are. You do not touch my damn food. Okay, like what? I'm already gonna tell you the asshole, and that's just me. I'm already gonna tell you the asshole because don't the fuck. That's all women are allowed to do. Nah, unless it's buffet style, like it's unlimited, like Red Robin, how they got unlimited fries. Unless it's like that, baby, don't touch my food. Don't touch my food and don't touch it. Don't touch it without asking. Because it didn't sound like he was. He said, I always, baby, that would piss me off. You see, I can't even finish a story. I can't even get past the title because that would have pissed me off. Pissed me off. Okay, let's go. I just had a horrible night with guys I thought were my friends. I thought they would realize how innocent and cute I am and be happy to give me free stuff in gratitude, but they acted like I was somehow selfish. They were so cruel that I think I'm traumatized for life. I went out with a group of my guy friends to a club, but it wasn't much fun, so we decided to go to a restaurant. I didn't want to pay for a meal, so I just ordered coffee. When my friend's food came, I decided to help myself, like I normally do. It's sort of an endearing tradition I have with them. I don't pay for anything, and in return, I take food off of their plates without asking. Fries, pickles, croutons, just small things that I decide are now mine. They all think it's a super endearing quirk of mine. So it's sort of understood that I don't pay for any of it. They like it so much that I also let them put my drinks on their tab sometimes. Or so I thought. As I reached to eat one of my fries, my guy friend absolutely flew off the handle for no reason. His face turned deep red and veins throbbed from his forehead as he screeched, "Will you fucking stop?" Now, I was sure he must be joking. I was sure he loved it when I ate his food after refusing to pay for my own. At the very least, everyone knows that women are allowed to take food off of a guy's plate. So thinking that there was no way he would deny me a common courtesy, I reached for the fry again. This time he bellowed, "I told you to stop. I was fucking serious." Confused, I asked if he was really mad. You confused? Because I'm confused why you think he's not really mad. Okay. He screamed, "You've pulled this cutesy girl shit since I've known you. It's annoying as shit and don't ever touch my food again." Boy, you better let her know. You better let her know because who the fuck? Don't touch my food. Okay, I'm going to continue because I was hurt that he didn't appreciate my gift of being in his presence enough to be thankful I ate his food. I asked the others if they felt the same way, and they all did. It became a huge argument, and quite frankly, it felt like they were all ganging up on me. I sort of blacked out at that point to protect myself from the mental trauma of the betrayal. I'm safe now at a girlfriend's house, but I'm very shaken by this. None of these guys are potential dating material. So if I can't get something free out of them, I can't see the friendship going on. I know it sounds like I'm just asking for validation, but am I the asshole? Edit. Even am I the asshole couldn't stomach this one. Original post is dead, but someone here thankfully cross-posted it again. Okay. So, y'all, what I thought that this person was just trolling. But seeing as how they done linked it to the original linked Reddit page, baby, let me tell you something. I would have beat your ass. I would have beat your ass. I would have had to send one of my niggas to beat your ass because the fuck. So the only part that I'm on your side about is you being shaken up. because these men were yelling at you. Okay. I'll give you that. But other than that, baby, you're in the wrong and you're the asshole. Yes, you are. Because I don't care about no cutesy girl shit. I haven't never done that. Granted, I've never had a relationship, but these men that I was messing with, baby, I did not, for one, touch their food without asking them. Because I'm not gonna let you touch my food without asking me. And if you do, I'm going to have the biggest attitude. As a matter of fact, you can have a whole fucking plate. I don't even want it no more. Because why would you do that? I'm that type. Like, why would you do that? Out of all things you could have did, out of all things you could have played with, you played with my food? Baby, I'm dragging you to hell. Don't play with my food. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Okay? Y'all already know. I already listed the things I don't play with, and food was on there. Baby, I thought you were trolling. I really did. And I'm not even really on your side because you were shaking up that these men were yelling at you. You deserved every single word they said to you, more than likely. You did. You deserved every single word. Yeah, I don't feel sorry for that. I do feel sorry that you was in your feelings a little bit. But other than that, baby, you deserved it. You deserved it. I'm not a capper for, I don't cap because we the same sex or because we the same race. Baby, you deserve that. You really deserve to get your ass beat because you telling me you broke? That's what it sounds like. And I'm all for, if you want to go out and have a good time with no money, then do that. But don't think you're finna be eating off my plate. And you didn't give me no warning. And you've been doing this from day one. Like, if you text me you could text me, you could hit me, you can, because I understand people, you don't be wanting everybody in your business. So cool. You let me know however smoke signal you gotta do to let me know that you need me to cover your meal. And I'll cover your meal, but don't take my food. Don't touch my food. Baby, I'm ready to tussle. Okay? Because find somebody else to play with. Yeah. Find somebody else to play with. I think that's the moral of that story. Find somebody else to play with. And you are the asshole. 100%. 100%. I don't play them games. 100%. You played a stupid game and you won a stupid prize. 100%. With that being said, though, I do hope that you guys drop in the comments. Do you think she was the asshole? If you don't, then don't eat with me. Cause I baby, when I tell you, I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna have a whole fucking plate. I'm gonna be pissed. You got a whole fucking plate. Because why would you touch my food without asking? I don't even play them games. You got a whole fucking plate. I'm good. I'm not even joking. I'm dead ass. Like, you got a whole fucking plate because I don't even want no more. Like, that made me mad. I don't care how. The one thing about me, I don't care. Like, my stomach could be growling. I could be hungry as fuck. But once I say you can have that plate, baby, that plate is yours. Me and this growly stomach will find some food somewhere else. Find somebody else to play with. Okay. I do hope that you guys with that being said, I do hope that you guys have an amazing week going forward. We made it through halfway through the week, y'all. Halfway through the week. And on top of that, I feel like we basically halfway through December. Yeah. At this point, we are basically halfway through December, and I'm happy to be here with you guys. I am so appreciative of you. If nobody else tells you, if nobody else appreciates you, I do. I appreciate you for tuning in. I appreciate you for subscribing, liking, commenting, telling a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend to pull up. They're going to love it here. Okay. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next week's episode. Bye.